Heavy limescale has a negative effect on heating and hot water systems. Let's look at a heating system to see just how negative it can be. A boiler has multiple components that are affected, including the heat exchanger, diverter valves and pumps. As scale builds up in a heat exchanger, the flow will reduce and its heat transfer capabilities will be diminished. This causes the output to be reduced and heating costs to rise until the boiler eventually fails. The clear majority of diverter valve breakdowns in boilers are due to scale buildup. Pumps are prone to seizing up and must be replaced, further adding to the expense caused by limescale. Due to the high temperatures in hot water cylinders, they are more sensitive to scale buildup. There are two main areas where scale builds up. They can cause considerable expense to the user. The immersion heater uses elements that are submerged in the cylinder, meaning they will scale up and fail quickly if not properly protected. They cannot be repaired and must be directly replaced, which involves draining the whole hot water cylinder at a considerable expense. As the scale builds up around the heating coil, the efficiency gets incrementally worse. One of the main issues with this is that the efficiency can drop below 50%, and the user will not be aware why their bills are increasing. Other components in your heating will be affected, such as circulation pumps, booster pumps, zone valves, isolating valves, shower mixers, and taps. Scale will reduce efficiencies of these systems and ultimately cause the heating system to fail. Furthermore, scale buildup on sensors in heating systems is a major cause of energy waste. When a sensor or sensor pockets get scaled up, it will give false readings to the heating controls and will cause water to be heated to a higher temperature than required. This is particularly important in modern heating systems, as they rely heavily on these sensors, which are in boilers, hot water cylinders, and heat pumps. The negative impact of scale doesn't stop with the increased cost and discomfort for the user, or with the damage caused to the reputation of the brands who manufacture these boilers, hot water cylinders, and heat pumps. There is also a considerable health issue to consider. Legionella feeds on scale, and the scale can reduce the temperatures enough in hot water services that it becomes a perfect breeding ground for Legionella. As you can see, there are multiple reasons why scale causes most breakdowns in heating and hot water systems, and why it can cause users to waste over 50% of the energy they pay for. So what is the solution? Sticking your head in the sand and having no scale protection is equivalent to throwing money down the drain and can be dangerous. There are multiple products on the market for users to choose from to protect their heating system from scale. However, most of them are not very effective, and the only real option until recently was to use a water softener. Unfortunately, they waste thousands of liters of water by regeneration, and they discharge salt brine, which is both expensive as well as environmentally harmful. Which leaves us with only one viable option. Next Scale Stop from Next Filtration. Independently tested and proven to be over 96% effective. Doesn't require any salt, chemicals, or electricity. Doesn't waste any water and is environmentally friendly. For a scale-free, high-efficiency and long-lasting heating system, use Next Scale Stop.